And we are back with DC versus vampires. But before we get into this issue, I have a quick notice for you guys. As you know, for the past 1 year, I've been dropping videos on my YouTube channel every single day. And I can promise you guys, it has not been easy. But we are doing it regardless because we love comics and we love you. No Diddy, of course. But yeah, you get the point. But now things are beginning to get very stressful. So I'm going to ask you guys, if you can donate, if you could drop tips for any video you actually like, I would appreciate it. To you, it may be $1, a penny, I don't give a damn. But to us, it means the world. It helps us function. Because yes, it isn't us, not just one man. But we are not just asking you to give for nothing. If you give, you will get the chance to request for any comic book series down the line. And eventually, if manhwa or manga is eventually allowed, we will cover those as well. Thank you, and let's get into it. Because in this story, we're going to focus on the birth of the miracle child. But before we get to that, we have to focus on the conception, because Mr. Miracle was a vampire. But the fact that he was from Apocalypse, or he was a new god, it is so that his DNA was fighting the infection. I mean, he was still going to turn, but not just as quickly. So, his wife, Big Barda, said, all right, lay it on me, man. Let me see what you could do in the sheets. Of course, Mr. Miracle didn't want to do it, but this was Big Barda. She is probably the hottest hero in all of DC because she is a muscle mummy, and he did his job. Before the vampire virus could take him, he made a child, and that is where we are. Back in the present, though, Alfred was facing off against Wonder Woman, and she was finding this amusing. Oh, Alfred, please don't tell me you thought that was enough before slamming him with the super punch, pushing him way back. I have fought Green Lanterns, I have studied them, and recently, I have killed them. Do you think you can fight me? The power of will comes from the heart, and you, my friend, are just a weak, old man. But before she could strike again, Alfred pushed her back with force. You don't know me, Miss Diana. You don't know the strength of courage of being a servant. Yes, I've been a servant. Yes, I've had house ring all this time and didn't use it. But I know heroes. I have raised heroes. I have buried heroes with my own hands. Do not question me about my courage, about my will. Lucky for you, I have other priorities. Before he flew off, promising her, I will see you again. And she said the same thing. Oh, you will. As this battle was coming to a close, another battle was about to happen in the throne room of the vampire kingdom. Arthur was watching the throne. Literally, the brother could not take his eyes off it, and Grodd could see this. He wanted them to attack the humans. Why should we have a treaty between us? Grodd did not like where he was going. You have a throne already in Atlantis. This throne is not for you. Midway through their conversation, though, they noticed someone was in this room. And it wasn't just Harley that was tied to the wall. This person was cloaked, and this person was confident. Grodd wanted to rip this person apart. But Aquaman said, yeah, let's hear what she has to say. She smiled, turning around to reveal a very old face, and she spoke of a miracle child. Dun, dun, dun. At this exact moment, though, Green Arrow and his forces were getting results. These guys were hunting down vampires like there was no tomorrow, and they were easily dropped. Even the ones that tried to escape met Black Canary, and she had no mercy. But Green Arrow wanted one alive, one for questioning. So when he realized he had two, he thought of this as a win. Yes, it's time to talk. If you talk, it will hurt less. If you don't talk, it will be extremely excruciating. Explain everything. Why the hell are you guys growing food you cannot eat? I want to know everything. But while he was doing that, someone else was being tortured. And this person was being tortured by someone that was good at it. Ghostmaker was apparently a vampire now, and he was being sent to track down the miracle baby. So when he hit the doctor and the doctor knew nothing, he dispatched him and reported back to Aquaman. Aquaman just wanted him to find that baby. But you don't talk to Ghostmaker like that. He was basically Batman, bro. Obviously irritated, he cut the call and said, yeah, I'ma do my thing. But back with Green Arrow, though, he was finding out some real truths. Apparently, the queen had a farm of humans. This food was for them. This was for them to stay healthy so she could have a fresh supply of blood, leaving other vampires to starve. Obviously, this was hard to believe because there was a treaty, so he asked for more. And they mentioned the miracle baby. A miracle baby that was supposed to come and save the vampire race. But when his friend heard this, he went berserk, killing his actual mate. Green Arrow realized, bro, this is serious. Why the hell did you just kill your friend? But this vampire even killed himself so he couldn't talk, screaming, "Hail the queen." Bro, these guys were cynical. They would do anything for their queen, especially finding their queen's murderer. Damian Wayne was still laying traps for vampires, but this time, when he thought his trap was solid, opening the container that was supposed to be full with human, he was greeted by a new force, a dangerous force. This was a trap by heroes. Vampire heroes. Shazam, Wonder Girl, and Zatanna were here, and their mission was simple: kill the rest, bring us the Queen Slayer. They did their job well. Nobody could stop them when they put their minds to it, because they were supers. Zatanna was honestly just playing with everyone, while Wonder Girl focused on a mission. She grabbed Damian and was about to fly away with him when Batwoman decided to make the ultimate play. Now part vampire, she kicked Wonder Girl in the face, grabbing Damian and telling him, "Cover your eyes," before setting off a UV explosion, where she and Damian remained. Damian was happy. He thought she bought them time, but she was gone already. She was now dust. He was alone. And he wasn't the only one, because Constantine was alone as well. But right now, he may have found a way, using a very complicated spell. He had to be careful, but for some reason, Homeboy was drinking while doing this spell. Black Canary wanted to know about the legend of the miracle child, though, and he wasn't taking her seriously at all. That child does not exist. Oh, if he knew. She tried to explain to him what happened, but he kept disrespecting her, so she just said, "Fuck you," and left. Back with Damian, though, he was being hunted. They could see him. There was no point hiding. "We know you're there. Come out." Removing one of the spikes embedded in his chest, Damian was about to set himself free from this pain, but he was stopped. Someone was there. A bat was there. Damian lashed out. "Take it off. You do not deserve to wear it." But this person said, "You are telegraphing your strikes again. You were trained better than this." And the person removed his mask, and as soon as Damian saw his face, he said, "Oh, I'm pretty sure, matter of fact, I'm 100% sure that is Ra's al Ghul. But we shall find out when the new issue drops. Peace."